Hello YouTube, I'm back, and today in anticipation for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, I'm going to be reviewing the original classic film, Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park was released in 1993 and it's directed by Steven Spielberg and stars Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern, Richard Attenborough, and many other actors. In Jurassic Park, a group of selected people are chosen to be tourists to a dinosaur theme park island in which the dinosaurs were created from prehistoric DNA, but the group becomes in danger when the dinosaurs break free. So Jurassic Park is obviously a very popular movie, and everyone seems to love it, and yeah, I think Jurassic Park is definitely a great movie, and a classic. Starting off with the characters, Sam Neill is amazing as Alan Grant. I think Alan Grant is a great character, and it's great seeing like the way he reacts to the park, when they first get there, like how he's in awe and stuff. And it's interesting seeing him like transition, into being like really hateful towards the park when the dinosaurs break free, and just everything that happens towards like the end of the movie. It's just kind of nice seeing that transition from being in awe like with the park and then just having a hatred towards it. I really like that whole thing. And Jeff Goldblum as Ian Malcolm is also pretty good in this film. I like him in this film way more than in The Lost World. I think in this film he just plays, witty, ironic character, and I really like that. I think it really works for him in this movie. And Ellie Satter is, of course, a good character, and I love all of her and Sam's interactions and conversations in this film. I definitely think it's a really good relationship that's just got a lot of chemistry, when they talk to each other. John Hammond is, of course, the person who runs the park, and I think Richard does an absolutely brilliant job at the role, and he's definitely a very memorable and classic character, and it's just so great, seeing him tour the island and stuff. It's definitely one of the great scenes of the movie. It's just such a really interesting thing, seeing what they have at the island and stuff. It's really cool. And of course we have some side characters like the grandchildren of Hammond who are pretty good, and also the thief Dennis, who I think is a great, hilarious character. I always found him to be great. So yeah. Now moving on to the plot, I think the plot of this film is very good. I like the fact that the group we follow doesn't know what's coming to them, and I think this overall plot is really unique. And the action in this movie is absolutely fabulous. This movie has some very intense action, and Spielberg did such a great job at giving the scenes a lot of tension and stuff. And I love the scene towards the end of the movie with Tim and Lex having to avoid the raptors in the kitchen. That's just a classic scene. And I also love the final fight, which I will talk a little bit more of in a bit. So yeah. The special effects of the movie are, of course, absolutely amazing. And it was, very groundbreaking at the time, and even today it still looks amazing and real, and even better than like the dinosaurs you see in Jurassic World, I'd say. And the tone is great in this movie. The tone is, of course, adventurous, yet it also has a little bit of horror in it, which works perfectly for the movie. And I guess it also has a little comedy blended in with this, like the hilarious yet scary scene where the man in the toilet is exposed and the porta potty is ripped. I love that scene so much. It's just hilarious, yet pretty horrifying to be in that situation, But it's still awesome. And talking about like the acts of the movie, I think the first act is good. Although I do think like the beginning of the movie a little bit can be a little slow. Like the first 15 minutes are a little bit slow. But once the helicopter arrival goes, the movie it's just so great from there. And obviously the second and third acts are so amazing, and we get some awesome action, and those are definitely the best acts of the movie. Now talking about the soundtrack of this movie is so amazing. The Jurassic Park theme is easily one of the best movie themes of all time. And I love the use of it in some scenes, such as the arrival to the park, which is, by the way, my favorite scene in the movie. I just love that scene so much, and that very well might be because of the music. and the music used in that scene is what I consider to be the main theme. People consider like another kind of theme to be the main theme, but I consider that to be the main theme. So yeah. And I also like the use of the theme in the ending when the raptors get eaten and the group escapes. And also, that ending shot with the birds is absolutely beautiful. So in conclusion, Jurassic Park is a great film that will always be a classic. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my review, and in my next review, I'll be reviewing The Lost World. By the way, I am seeing Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom probably today or tomorrow. So I'll make maybe a reaction to that. But I'm just gonna wait till I finish these reviews until I do my review. So my review might come out a little bit later, like in a few days, and then I gotta go on vacation. So hopefully I'll have all that done by the time. But I'm just gonna take my time and just finish these reviews for the movies before Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and then do my review for Fallen Kingdom. So I hope you enjoyed my review, and see you next time.